we had the recent news that just came out that Mmed was going to be uplisted to the NASDAQ. Now, when that news came out, it caused this reaction. It caused pretty much a 165% move within like 3 days. It was a 1, 2, 3 gap up and then reversal, dark cloud cover. And it all makes sense. And you're probably thinking, how does that make sense? Tell me. Well, we get the news and we have a massive breakout. And now everyone thinks, okay, this is going to go to the moon now. Well, this is our major resistance point here at 650. Now, within 3 days, we go from like 250 all the way to like $7 pretty much. And there's no consolidation in between. It just goes straight up into this resistance zone. So look at the way we get into the resistance. You see what I'm saying? Like the way we got there was extremely sharp. It wasn't like a nice gradual move. Like what the most ideal situation that could have happened is we get the breakout and then we slowly grind and break through upper supply zones and we slowly go. And we're creating higher lows along the way. And then we get up to the 650 resistance and we play out and then we get that breakout. Now, why that's the most ideal is because there's a nice clean consolidation along the way. We're not getting too far extended from the moving averages, the short-term moving averages at least, right? So having all of these add up, that's what a healthy stock looks like. Now, when this absolutely rips up and then it shoots down, I believe over 50%, just about. So it made like a 46% pullback. Now, if you bought up here and then you sold down here, you just lost 50% of your money. That sucks. But what the play I'm looking for here on out now is I'm looking for this supply zone to flip into a demand zone. Now, of course, we don't know when that's going to happen. That could take forever. So now we need to start thinking about, okay, well, let's look at the company Mmed. Well, they are a psychedelic company. Like, I'm not even sure if psychedelics are legalized across Canada at a medicinal level. So that's like a catalyst that we need to look forward to, that being legalized for price to continue increasing. We also need to see, aside from Mmed like continuously buying companies and like doing these acquisitions, we need to see their products and like we need to see how they're gonna like provide like customer service. You know what I mean? Like how are they gonna actually change the mental health stigma with psychedelics? We need to start seeing that play out in order to see this stock become a $20, $30, $40 stock that it's hyping up to be, right? So that's what I now want to look forward to seeing in terms of like the actual company, what they're doing, because that stuff matters too when it comes into stocks. It's not all technicals, right? The technicals give you the opportunities to get this 165% return through a falling wedge pattern, right? We got the 3 touches. Technically, the way we should have played that was we bought at the bottom of the 3rd touch and then we sell at the top of this resistance. Technically it makes sense, but for the fundamental thesis to also come in play, those are some of the things I'm going to be looking for, like what the MME is doing in terms of their actual company itself and their products. In terms of how I'm going to play Mmed now, every time I see it come down to this sort of demand zone, if it comes down to this 250 range again, I'm buying. I'll buy a small amount of shares. Or if it comes back down to this below $3 range, I'm going to just keep adding more shares. I want to build up a small position, because if I believe that one day it could have the potential for it to be $20, $30 a share, it'll be worth holding like around 1,000, 2,000 shares. You see what I'm saying? But what you want to do is you want to plan out how you're going to accumulate those shares. I want to try to accumulate them as cheap as possible. So I'm going to probably wait until this fades all the way out and I see extreme weakness before I start buying. So that's the Mmed update. Peace, guys.